Hello my dear friends, welcome back. My name is Russian Adam. I'm truly glad to be back to my lab. We just returned from a very long journey. Almost 1 month we've been away from home, and I brought back many memories, many beautiful things that I would love to share. And today I wanted to share with you my wonderful trip to the city of Taif. I will just briefly speak about it, and then we will see how amazingly beautiful it was. So I've been recommended this factory at Taif, and I've been said that it is indeed the best factory for Taif rose oil. And there are several reasons for that. One of the main reasons is because they still produce oil traditionally, and they produce 3 different types of oil. Normally factories focus on mass production, doing only 1 or maximum 2 types of oil. This particular factory produces 3 types of oil. It's the oil distilled using gas heaters from the full flower, from the petals with the green part. Then there is oil produced using firewood with the petals and the greener part. And then there is a royal grade, very special type of oil, exactly the same or almost exactly the same oil as I use for my Malik Al Taif. It is oil distilled with the gas only from the petals. So just wanted to discuss briefly like the differences of this type of oils, so that we can truly understand and appreciate the old tradition that they follow. So the oil distilled with the gas is a regular type of oil. Most of the factories already switched to the gas production and using gas as a fuel to heat the copper boiler. And the oil it produces is a very smooth, very subtle and very beautiful traditional Taif rose oil, you know, where you have your piercing citrusy top notes, your sweetness of the honey, almost like honey like sweetness, and then it's very subtle, very gentle type of oil. Then the oil using firewood is considered a bit smoky and a bit more intense and a bit more complex. And they explain it interestingly enough, not by the fact that it's done with the firewood, but due to the fluctuation in the temperature. So once we distill with the firewood, obviously we have a higher heat. This is number 1 factor that creates this amazing, almost smoky like nuance within this oil. And the second factor is that temperature is keep moving up and down, as you cannot have a really stable temperature using a firewood. So this fluctuating temperature also yields the aroma that is much more complex than the oil distilled using gas, because the gas is quite stable. So this firewood type of oil distilled using firewood is a bit more intense. It has this smoky nuance, as I mentioned. Again, very beautiful citrusy bright top notes, and a bit more, it seems like a bit more going on, a bit more development in the scent. You know, sometimes it drops, sometimes the top notes again increasing, and we get this impression of complexity, of richness due to the fluctuating temperature. And finally, coming to the oil distilled from petals only, it's extremely refined type of oil, almost the same as I used in Malik Al Taif. As I mentioned, the only difference is that for Malik Al Taif only female workers used to pick up the flowers and then separate the petals from the greener part. They do it using male workers. So I did find a very slight difference in the aroma. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it's nearly the same. It's extremely beautiful and it's extremely refined. The oil from petals only is completely transparent, whereas the oil from full greener part and the petals is a bit greenish in color. And I mean, enough talking, and let's really go back in time and see this wonderful place. And this was indeed one of the best days of my life. So let's go.
Down there, this part of our farm,
Yes.
not ready yet for production. So all the roses are small, and few roses are open.
I see.
Maybe this part will start maybe next week, inshallah, or in 10 days.
And the main farm, where is it?
The main farm is in front of our house there.
Behind.
Yes, and about 60% of our farm in the other side.
I see. That's your house?
Yes.
Oh,
No, not mine, but the father and the family.
I see.
Working only with opening new spaces for farming the roses, inshallah.
MashaAllah.
Because our containers are different in sizes. Some of them can take 20 kilos, some 25, 30. Please take some and smell. Go there and see the rose water when we are adding the rose water on the roses. You can go there, it's okay.
So you're distilling inside rose water?
We have to, because if we don't, we will not take that. We will not have oil. You can see that the container is already filled with roses.
Yes.
Now we're adding the rose water
Yes.
that distilled yesterday.
Oh, I see.
We take already the oil yesterday. We leave the water inside these bottles until the next day it will become cold. Then we use it again.
So today there will be more oil, huh?
Every day we need to have oil every day, except for the new containers. You know, in the season we are not in a vertical line. We
Yes.
start with little roses and end with the little roses,
Yeah.
few roses. In the middle we have a huge mountain of roses. So every day we open a new container. We will not take oil until 3 days.
Oh, I see.
And now he will add the roses inside an empty container.
And how is approximately the yield amount of oil per one boiler? 20 kilo of roses give around
10 grams.
10 gram of
Yes.
oil only. I see.
Average 10 grams.
So it's less than dehne oat, huh?
Please, if you want to smell.
Yes. And how far is the farm from here? 3-4 minutes by car, yeah?
10 minutes by walk.
Oh, I
This is
see.
the part of our farm.
Part of the farm, yeah?
So you can see the trees.
I see.
We usually use this wood for wood fire.
Yeah, 1 minute.
خلاص طلعوا اللي قال عليها توفيق من السن.
So here we see workers separating petals from the bulb, from the greener parts. And those are only the petals. Roses are dried here.
More than 10 grams.